This is where we are free.
Whenever it clocks 4 p.m. East African time, we welcome you to the biggest and illest show. I'm talking about the 254 Drive that serves you nothing but
Vibes, good vibes, and inshallah. Good vibes, and inshallah.
Because you know what? We take over the world and also
tunatoka Nairobi mzima East bus mpaka CBD ndombogi imevisha.
cause when it clocks 4 p.m. it's all about good vibes and inshallah. It's about taking over Nairobi from 4 p.m. all the way until 7 in the p.m. We play hits like these words. To these words.
So fine, so fine. So fine, so fine. So fine.
To giving you these words. Because we assure you that whenever you're here, you're served with good vibes and inshallah each and every Monday to Friday from 4 p.m. all the way till 7 in the p.m. Join me, Kikosh the Captain, for the good vibes and of course inshallah. And itabidi umekuat umekubali. .20 on the clock. And how you doing? How you feeling? Welcome to the 254 Drive right here on Radio 254. How is your Tuesday? This 30th day of May 2023. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're Gucci, because I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing amazing. And of course I got a great show lineup for you. Kama kawa kama dawa, you know, from the treble. And of course I've been having a guest in the second hour. And of course, Udaku here and there. And I hope you are ready. But I'm just assuming you're good. So you can come through and tell me how you are doing, how you're feeling on 0110254254. Radio 254 online, that's on Twitter. The hashtag is Gikosh on 254 Drive. Hashtag Radio 254. Let me know how your Tuesday is looking like. But for now, the show is officially on. The show? It's a party. The party is officially on. And the artist on the treble this lovely Tuesday is the one and only Jofeth. And of course he's coming through with some amazing tunes on right here on the 254 Drive. So here's the first tune as we come back find about him in a few. But for now, here is the first tune from Toxic album. I don't know if you're toxic. You can come through and tell me.
Leo nilikuwa nimechill tukejani, Moraka ni show possibility ya mochability, whether inaka ya mochability, mochability, nishikwe disability, kumbe inafanya niwe guilty. Leo nilikuwa tukejani, leo nilikuwa nimechill tukejani, Moraka ni show possibility ya mochability, whether inaka ya mochability, mochability, nishikwe disability, pombe inafanya niwe guilty. Leo nilikuwa tukejani, mtoto hukuja na sani yake, Mora alikuja na chupa yake, Slipova alikuja na chali yake. Kanairo ukicheza utakuwa mwenda zake. Mochoa manzi anapenda kunywa Gilibis gin shots, kidogo tishe whisky. Mori anataka nichome kidney. Tulifika hapa aje in the beginning, beat ina drop inachapa kwa muzigidi, miondoko chapa odi ukizindigi, piga hesabu body accountability, I fake utambili Mochoa tafuna kama Big G, ama boss kama Ricky G. Rick Ross photoshoot pale CBD, nataka spot but yake huwa busy G. Leo nilikuwa nimechill tukejani, Moraka ni show possibility, ya mochability. Whether inakaya mochability, mocho we mochability, mocho nishikwe disability, mocho pombe inafanya niwe guilty, mocho leo nilikuwa tukejani.
Pesa jaba bastola, limpeza bastola, pedi akitungora na kuwanga controller. Najua chuo mzote mbogi ma explorer.
Wine west fast na kisha umove slower, bend your back fast na kichwa umove lower. Hagani side to side majila unikulowa. Moriana die bite kama wanyama wa night. Fisi na look fisa na tiki zile za Nike. Beat ina drop ina chapa kwa muzigidi. Miondoko chapa odi ukizindigi. Piga hesabu body accountability. Bipi haifai kuputa mbili chimotoa. Tafuna kama Big G ama boss kama Riggy G. Rick Ross photoshoot pale CBD. Nataka spot but yake huwa busy G. Leo nilikuwa nimechill tukejani. Moreka ni show possibility we ya mochability. Whether inakaya mochability, mocho we mochability, mocho nishikwe disability, mocho pombe inafanya niwe guilty, mocho leo nilikuwa tukejani.
Why you charging me for services? Fake promises, fake happiness, fake done oogers, fake done oogers, fake done oogers. What else? 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 My charging? Why you charging me for services? Fake promises, fake happiness, fake done oogers, fake done oogers, fake done oogers. What else? 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 My charging, iPhone charging, your gully with some daddy, somebody call 911. My gully out with someone. Last night nearly pick your gully. Ali jump, Ali toka na ukali. Una Charlie, Anani's daddy. Nobody got me, nobody. Nobody got me, no money. No money got me, no honey. My charging, iPhone charging. Somebody out with my gully. My charging, why you charging me for services? Fake promises, fake happiness, fake done oogers, fake done oogers, fake done oogers. What else? 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 My charging, why you charging me for services? Fake promises, fake happiness, fake done oogers, fake done oogers, fake done oogers. What else? 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 My charging, iPhone charging, my gully with my body, body to body. My gully, such a gully. My gully, diabolic. My gully, she a devil. My gully, diabetic. No sugar, more spice. This bite, vitunilifanya. More fire, my desire. My charging, iPhone charging. My body out with my gully. My charging, why you charging me for services? Fake promises, fake happiness, fake done oogers, fake done oogers, fake done oogers. What else? 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 My charging, why you charging me for services? Fake promises, fake happiness, fake done oogers, fake done oogers, fake done oogers. Ugas. What else? 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 My charging, why you charging me for services, fake promises, fake happiness? What else? 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 What else?
Ooh, coming through with Chaji right here on the 254 Drive, exactly 29 minutes past 4 p.m. East African time. Before I give you the last song from him, let me give some few facts about him. So he was born in Kisumu City, of course it's Kenya, in mid 90s, and he was named Joseph Getungi Nyamwea, then later nicknamed, Joe after his dad's favorite actor at the time. We come back, find about after high school what happened. After high school, what happened. Do stick around here for that. But for now, his last song from him, because he is the artist on the treble. It is called Morning Glory. Yeah, I'm not shouting. So if you know, you know. Coming through right here on the 254 Drive.
In the morning, morning glow, glow, morning glory, skin glow, glow, hair growing, how she glow, glow, how she know me, how she know, lick. Little miss thing when me see her miss me, she snaps me and just lick. This sergeant thing that okay calls naked when she miss me. Little miss thing when me see her miss me, she snaps me and just lick. This sergeant thing that okay calls naked. Back on my business, if not my BS, then you can miss me. Whenever she miss me, girls, she calls me bro, can you text me? Whenever I say no, girl, she a vex, then she say you don't miss me. Whenever I say no, girl, she go vex, then she say you don't need me. Back on my business, she's 21, but she's not a savage. Oh my God, Nash, she got flesh, I'm a carnivore carnage. Her noodles so fresh, she got flesh and titties on a Thursday. I told my ex I'm on to the next, sent a text via message. In the morning. How she know me, how she know, lick. Little miss thing when me see her miss me, she snaps me and just lick. This I did think that okay goes naked when she miss me. Little miss thing when me see her miss me, she snaps me and just lick. This I did think that okay goes naked. Back on my business, I got stitches. Laughing to the bank here, we made jokes about people kule inje wanna talk like the first time me kuwaka spotlight. Like I'm too dead joke spot life. Now take shots on a short night. Utani katsi me spot knife. Now who be that me spot wife? Kelele. Most times ile rumor negative respect fast ka marathon records a bekele. Na how come swale hoi hai wana poke life yangu kama symptoms za upele. Na kauna die life, kuenjoy life usiwai toa dem kule tele. In the morning glow, morning glory, skin glow, hair growing, how she glow, how she know me, how she know, lick. Little miss thing when me see her miss me, she snaps me and just lick. This I did think that okay goes naked when she miss me. Little miss thing when me see her miss me, she snaps me and just lick. This I did think that okay goes naked.
Such a dope song of his latest album, Toxic album. Another fact about him, so after high school, alikuwa anaitwa Jose, and of course he rebranded and changed his name to Joe Fest. Around 2017, Joe Fest met Ibolish. I remember when he had to butcher these names. Who later introduced him to Sam C. In the same year, Joe Fest did a couple of tracks under Sam C. And later joined Campus, that is Pwani University. Later in 2015, he started to work with his first on his first mixtape, which was then released in 2016 under Sam C's label Republic Music. He later released his first music video the same year. He was in another video early 2017 called Igwe. So so as to concentrate on his schoolwork. And in 2018, Geoffrey got contacted by Black Market Record with an ideal offer of a contract, and he was already in a crew consisting of his days one, Akina Ibo, yeah, I'm trying to butcher those names. And of course, his days one in mid 2018, he signed a deal with the Black Market labels. And of course, what I'm here just to insist, of course, go make sure to check out his latest album, Toxic album, on all streaming platforms. On the way for you, I have some Anthony Oso coming through with Paid My Dues, and I hope you have paid your dues, because definitely this Kenya, everything is pain and pain and pain and pain, and I hope you have paid yours, because me, I'm trying to pay mine. I'm trying. And of course, after that, we come back with the celebration of the day in a little bit. But for now,
you are tuned in to the 254 Drive with Gikosh the Captain.
In the morning, before the dawning, before I'm yawning, yeah, my phone is ringing, people SMSing. Have you seen the blogs on a website, Facebook posts and Twitter? Somebody put you on a shooting spot, begging for your blood is going down. He say this and he say that, and told this and told that. He walks like this and walks like that, sings like this and sings like that. I won't forget where I'm coming from and where I am going. You don't comprehend, 'cause I paid my dues. Yes, I paid my dues. Said I paid my dues, and I ain't got nothing to lose. Talking, I've been winning, conquering, and when you walking, I'll be running far from you. I see you running. Look above, hello, I'm in heaven. Look above, hello, I'm in heaven. Now you see me, now you down. 1,000 years I give to you. Your disease and poverty, over the earth, the sun and moon. Give you the world and silver platter, but you and you and you still hate on me. I paid my dues. Yes, I paid my dues. Said I paid my dues, and I ain't got nothing to lose. Oh, paid my dues. Yes, I paid my dues. Said I paid my dues. The mood to let me die, 'cause I paid my dues. Yes, I paid my dues. Said I paid my dues, and I ain't got nothing to lose. Oh, paid my dues. Yes, I paid my dues. Said I paid my dues. The mood to let me die. Run, run, run your mouth hastily during the day. Merrily, 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 sikum talala, 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 talala. 'Cause I paid my dues. Yes, I paid my dues. Said I paid my dues, and I ain't got nothing to lose. Oh, paid my dues. Yes, I paid my dues. Said I paid my dues. The mood to let me die, 'cause I paid my dues.
leta bill nina cash, drinks on me, jaza glass, romance relax, ukipuffs you pass, leo kuonekana is a must, we came from the dirt, leta bill nina cash, drinks on me, jaza glass, romance relax, 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 relax. Imagine kuna time mzinga tulishindwa kubai na kuchanga ilikuwa stress walai, kakuota mtu 7 my guy na mpige kalesa jua kuna ndai, leo ni kuchafua meza na kuremember those days walicheka tukitry, every single dream we had we live na hakuna manyaru, today we fly first class baby, okay unataka nini, I swear I could do this daily, day one tu ndio wako nami na akisi ni funny, kila kitu huwa better with money, kupendwa diani sika ya kasarani, huwa inaongeza spice fulani, by the beach tipsy ulisani, ukipuffs you pass, leo kuonekana is a must, we came from the dirt, leta bill nina cash, drinks on me, jaza glass, relax, ukipuffs you pass, leo kuonekana is a must, we came from the dirt, leta bill nina cash, drinks on me, jaza glass, romance relax, 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 relax. Mi sina regrets na though siko poa, mina feel niko at my best, the rest wacha zijipange, na kama unawashwa say with your chest, unaona sherehe nilisha invest, depressed hapana misspell bless, look at top IG mwone breast, na baby nitaka way better bila dress, ukidance move like this, life ni fupi usirisk, sahau mashida take a sip, na una drip oh hiyo ni thrift, take it easy I insist, kesho uko off at least, regrets ningware leo we kiss, na nili mix pombe na live, romance relax, ukipuffs you pass, leo kuonekana is a must, we came from the dirt, leta bill nina cash, drinks on me, jaza glass, romance relax, ukipuffs you pass, leo kuonekana is a must, we came from the dirt, leta bill nina cash, drinks on me, jaza glass, romance relax, 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 relax.
Relax by the Manuel Kabaya, coming the right on the 254 drive Monday, and I hope you're relaxing, this lovely Tuesday, exactly 42 minutes past 4 p.m. East African time. On the way for you have some Drug by Bridjo. We love calling her Bridjo right here, Bridget Blue, and then we have Cheesy by Fee. All that coming through in a few, and also the meme of the day is coming through in a little bit. But just before that, let's talk about the month of May is ending actually kesho, and of course there were a lot of things that were happening this month, but we don't talk about this important thing. I'm talking about Bladder Cancer Awareness Month. In case you didn't know, this was that month. So it is held annually and is a global campaign that focuses attention on bladder cancer. So around 5% of all cancer cases are bladder cancer, and it is about letting people know about this less known form of cancer, as well as raising money to support those that have bladder cancer. There are several different ways that you can take part in this awareness, and one of the most important thing is educate yourself and others on the signs and symptoms and treatment for this painful disease. I hope now you know, because I also did not know. I just found out like a few minutes ago I was doing research and I found out kumbe these things are true, and I hope you educate yourself and you educate others, and also most importantly signs, symptoms, and of course these things are treatable. It is never like, I have cancer, you die. No, it doesn't happen like that. Let me give you some drug. we're talking about cancer, then I give you drag. Okay, that's a lame joke. That's a dark joke. It's a dark joke. Yeah, it's Drag by Bridget coming through right here on the 254 Drive exactly for 3:43 minutes past 4 p.m. East African time. This is the 254 Drive. You're tuned Nick Kosh, the captain.
Wagwan, my name is King Kitty, and you're listening to 254 Drive with Geekos the captain. Cheers.
Jack on the beat.
They say on drugs, I say on me. They say it's sad, I say it's funny. You with some crap, don't you dare call me, cause I know that I can get you out this shit. I know it's weird that I'm quite honest, but if I don't, then who's gonna know? When mama said, don't you play with fire, you should listen and just move out my way. I've got this feeling that someone's on me. I've got this feeling that someone's on me, yeah. Someone's on me. Ooh, someone's on me, someone's on me. Yeah, someone's on me. Oh, someone's on me, someone's on me. Cause I'm a drug, and you're on me. And I'm a drug that you just cannot resist. Someone's on me, ooh, someone's on me. Once you begin, but there's no ending. Oh boy, it's like divine calling. And you don't know if you're up or falling out at the end of the tunnel. Well, not here. The end is near, I feel it coming. This is between you and I only. When mama said, don't you play with fire, you should listen, it just move out my way. I've got this feeling that someone's on me. I've got this feeling that someone's on me. Someone's on me. Ooh, someone's on me, someone's on me. Yeah, someone's on me. Oh, someone's on me, someone's on me. Cause I'm a drug, and you're on me. And I'm a drug that you just cannot resist. Someone's on me, someone's on me. Someone's on me, someone's on me. And I'm a drug that you just cannot resist. Someone's on me. That God has. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Natafuta, my baby boo. Moja mbili mina hesabu, yeah. Cause you know you can count on me too. Bashu, I love you, baby. The baby to the sun. The sun to the honor to the man to the bush, baby. Said a 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 Said a 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 1, 2, 3, and 4. Kalongo sisi twacheza, wewe babana, mimi mama. Ricky Chauba anture mimi sitaeba, tajificha ndani yako. Bashu, I love you, baby. The baby to the sun to the honor to the man bush, baby. Say the 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 A B C D E F G H not Chago I L O V E. Yeah. A B C D E F G H not Chago I L O V E. Baby to the sun to the honor to the man, oh, the man to the bush, baby. No, oh, oh, oh. Say the 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4.
Cheesy right there by the one only Fee. Such an amazing tune. I did. I'm like, here, aya, Fee. I would really miss Fee on the music scene. 50 minutes past 4 p.m. East African time. This is the 254 Drive. This lovely 30th day of May. Na na watu tutu wakuuliza kwani imeishi? Kwani imedu what? And of course, I'm loving the conversation that are going on Twitter because I don't know what is happening with Rono. I don't need another face of Rono coming out. Like, I mean, her face. She always have her face. And a lot of things are happening on Twitter. And of course, she has been, live on Instagram. Na ningechelewa kukuja hapa juu. Nilikuwa namsikiza, nikicheka, nikianguka, ningechelewa. But, it is what it is. But I hope you're having much fun as much as Rono is having akiwa kwake. And of course, it's about that time that I get to give you the meme of the day. But just before that, something amazing is going down on the 1st of June. I'm talking about 24-hour marathon. Imagine marathon. I'm not talking about working out. Usikuwe na pressure. We as Radio 254 will be live for 24 hours. All the presenters talk about Open Up with Kami, talking about Richard Piano with Sonia, talk about the 254 Express, talk about the Quorum Boys, talk about even the weekend shows, the recovery show. Everybody, I know you have your fave. All of them will be here and it will be going down on the 1st of June from 12 in the AM until the 2nd Kedo 12 AM na tukijisikia tutaenda hadi the whole week because we can do it. And of course we'll be having massive guest coming through. Because namsikia Quorum wanakuja kuchachisha, of course with some comedians there, and of course I'll try and come through and chachisha, and definitely some DJs will be in the building. It will be a lot. So come through on the 1st of June. Listen to your fave, and also we'll be having giveaways. So that's the nice part. But for now, before we reach there, let me give you the meme of the day. Na kama dawa, we don't struggle to get memes because Kenya Dictionary wako hapa na sisi. Na leo tunaangalia nani, nani, tuseme venye inafaa. Nani, mimi, nie, ikojo, nie. This is when you hear rumors about you and they are true, but you have to deny it. Ndio uchanganye watu waumbea kabisa. Watu waumbea ni sisi, that is me. Ati when you hear some rumors, about you and they are true, but you have to deny it. Nie, mimi. Wow. I'm always adding like, wow, me, Gikosh, me. How? And how do you react? I'm sure you also react the same, because this is a Kenyan thing. It is a Kenyan thing. It is 53 minutes, 7 minutes to the top of the hour. We come back. Of course, the guest is already in the building, discussing about him in a little bit. And of course, the weather update is coming through in a few. But for now, he's, a brand new one from Trio Mio, Prembeshwa. Hizi majina Trio anafanyanga ile kitu na anafanya ni buche, but ngoma ni kali. Then after that I give you the song of the day, Toto Kenya by Amos and Josh. I'll come with that in a few. 54 minutes past 4 p.m. East African time. Enjoy this one from Trio Mio.
Pressure. Pressure. Mambaro wako juu ya usoro mtama inajua ni riski vimezisha. Sikia kuna njege likangwa na rende ya mrasta wiki alitembeshwa. Block ni kumoto na saka the shooter na zogo na feel your temperature. Mayuto meficha zabe tu macho kimbicho lalisho taprembeshwa. Mambaro wako juu ya usoro mtama inajua ni riski vimezisha. Sikia kuna njege likangwa na rende ya mrasta wiki alitembeshwa. Block ni kumoto na saka the shooter na zogo na feel your temperature. Mayuto meficha zabe tu macho kimbicho lalisho taprembeshwa. Pressure, lalisho taprembeshwa. Pressure, lalisho taprembeshwa. Pressure, lalisho taprembeshwa. Mayuto meficha zabe tu macho kimbichwa lalisho taprembeshwa. Mafezi na temeshwa, rende meficha kumezesha. Juzi umbija limezeshwa, kimchezo madiwa kipepesha. Kama gera matemo ganaendesha, installation ni jingo wa mpesa. Msinga lilaza kaprembeshwa, maride za mongo alipepetwa. Bro daylight extrajudicial kando ya zabe umbito. Sundo mambigu kwa shingo na figo kashindwa kutoka kijiko. Keto jole foga simple, shika ndengo kingojaga kifo. Minko vela na ngoja kinimfo, zero pressure tu wa mocho indo. Pressure. Mambaro kujia usoro mtama inoto ni riski vimezesha. Sikia kuna njege likangwa na rende ya mrasta wiki alitembeshwa. Block ni kumoto na saka the shooter na zogo na feel your temperature. Mayuto meficha zabe tu matalisho taprembeshwa. Mambaro kujia usoro mtama inoto ni riski vimezesha. Sikia kuna njege likangwa na rende ya mrasta wiki alitembeshwa. Block ni kumoto na saka the shooter na zogo na feel your temperature. Mayuto meficha zabe tu macho kimbichwa lalisho taprembeshwa. Pressure, lalisho taprembeshwa. Pressure, lalisho taprembeshwa. Pressure, lalisho taprembeshwa. Mayuto meficha zaba tu macho kimbichwa lalisho taprembeshwa. Mahindra inapiga maraundi, mamwera wa jingo likwara kuficho lishiko kaniko kalaundri. Nulizo majino kifinyo maniga unapigo kamuzi yako sauti. Mali ya inchi sauna sauti bigi wa chichi bazu wa county hali ni shwari. Pressure. Mambaro wako juu ya usoro mtama inoto ni riski vimezesha. Sikia kuna njege likangwa na rende ya mrasta wiki alitembeshwa. Block ni kumoto na saka the shooter na zogo na feel your temperature. Mayuto meficha zabe tu macho kimbichwa lalisho taprembeshwa. Mambaro wako juu ya usoro mtama inoto ni riski vimezesha. Sikia kuna njege likangwa na rende ya mrasta wiki alitembeshwa. Block ni kumoto na saka the shooter na zogo na feel your temperature. Mayuto meficha zabe tu macho kimbichwa lalisho taprembeshwa. Pressure.
King Fizo pressure. Toto Kenya ngara. AJ baby.
Son, please be brave. Your life begins today. Better listen to your mama. And do not just say the grace. Be ready to set the pace, but listen to your papa, please. Dream as high as you can, go as far as you want. Touch the stars, touch the sky, make your motherland proud. Ukipenda tawala dunia, marekodi hizo wewe vunja. Kila mwezi wewe jua, waweza angaza dunia. Me I want, me I want, me I need, me I need. Me I want to Kenya, to realize the Kenyan dream. Me I want, me I want, me I need, me I need. Me I want to Kenya, to live a life kifahari.
Make you the face of a magazine, wakusake mashinani, ambia hao washindani, wajue washindi ni nani. Plenty, plenty university, soma chonga vyako vipaji, ili hao washindani, wajue washindi ni nani. Dream as high as you can, go as far as you want. Touch the stars, touch the sky, make to Kenya, to realize the Kenyan dream. Me I want, me I want, me I need, me I need. Me I want to Kenya, to live a life kifahari.
Kenya right there by Amos and Josh coming through right on the 254 Drive, officially on the second hour of the show. Namanishani 5 p.m. on the clock. And you know how we do it in a few minutes of a brand new hour. We take a look at the weather and what's happening in terms of the weather. Right now in Eldoret, it's 22 degrees Celsius, mostly cloudy. Expected to drop to 16 degrees Celsius. Watu wangu wa Nyeri, what's popping, what's kokolakin right now? It's 21 degrees Celsius, mostly cloudy. However, expected to drop to 17 degrees Celsius. Nairobi City, nikiangalia nje nakaa kutanyesha, but you know, I'm not that. 22 degrees Celsius, mostly cloudy. Expected to drop to 17 degrees Celsius. Watu wangu wa Embu County, what's popping, what's lacking right now? It's 23 degrees Celsius. It's mostly cloudy. Expected to drop to 13 degrees Celsius. 13, wow. Nakuru City right now, it's mostly cloudy, and some parts in Nakuru it's raining, and storms are expected to go all the way till 6:30 in the PM. You have like 1 hour 29 minutes to go, so you know, enjoy yourself, enjoy the rain right now. But of course, back to some music as we prepare ourselves to come back and of course talk with the one and only Moko's in the building. Talk about where he has been, you know, till you know, from the last time that we met, what's popping, what's lacking, what has been happening in his life. And of course, here is Spender by one of my favorites. I'm talking about Brandy Minor featuring Umoja Sounds. All that coming through right here on the 254 Drive, exactly 2 minutes past 5 p.m. East African time. Enjoy this one, because you know we've been told to spend the money, tax ndo hizo, you know, but now Brandy waambiwa spend.
Who doesn't love engagement? Me, I love engagement, and that's why I want you to engage with me on all social media platforms. That is at Radio 254 online, kwenye Twitter 254.radio, kwenye Instagram kwenye Mose kila mahali. Ama vipi, twende?
Any money where I get like this, any little change, now enjoyment. Don't worry about my future. My future don't go anywhere.
Any little money me I go get, me I just spend them. When I locate money na penda, hata wallet sijaibeba, niko swipe na kuchoma. Any little change me I don't keep, me they don't dada. Money come quick, yeah, money come back next week, at next week. Any little money me I go get, me I just spend them. When I locate money hata wallet sijaibeba, niko swipe na kutuma. Any little change me I don't keep, me they don't dada, money come quick, yeah, money come back next week, ati next week. Next week tuna manifest savings, next week tutashukisha craving, next week tutajipanga poa juu leo ni lazima tubambike raving. Next week tuna invest, na next week tutakunywa more maji less crest. Kama unani feel, next week jimpress. Leo jibambe bambe, leo jiruhusu jibeba, leo jigambe gambe, leo you spend up all your paper. Don't get me wrong, you can get money, save and for later, but when you hit the song, inamaanisha you better sing along. Any little money me I go get, me I just spend them. When I locate money napenda, hata wallet sijaibeba, niko swipe na kutuma. Any little change me I don't keep, me they don't dada, money come quick, yeah, money come back next week, ati next week. Any little money me I go get, me I just spend them. When I locate money napenda, hata wallet sijaibeba, niko swipe na kutuma. Any little change me I don't keep, me they don't dada, money come quick, yeah, money come back next week, ati next week. Swipe na kutuma. Any little money me I go get, me I just spend them. When I locate money napenda, hata wallet sijaibeba, niko swipe na kutuma.
Safeni, naitwa Leon, nasikiza radio 254, nawapenda sana.
For my God I stand, give him all the praises that I get to live to see another day, yes. For my fake gold diamond pieces, I just really wanna thank you, Jesus. Things been better, dripping butter. I'm alive and I'm willing and able. Let me pray for my neighbors. Oh. In your prayers you pray for me, in my prayers I pray for you. God is love and love is true. God is love, love is you. In your prayers you pray for me, in my prayers I pray for you. God is love and love is true. God is love, love is you. Ooh, ooh, love is you. Wiki menibariki sina matata, mimi ni Mungu moja tu ninasadiki, naomba takatifu nikitaka kitu, yani mwenye kiti mimi fena G. I got altitude of attitude of gratitude, defying gravity, nothing else matters, vanity is vanity. Hey, so pray for me, I pray for you. In your prayers you pray for, in my prayers I pray for. God is love and love is true. God is love, love is you. Ooh, ooh, love is you. Love is you. Love is you. Love. Huh. Yes, so come on, beautiful people. If you know God has been good to you and you feel no shame, put your hands up. Now where? And I pray
then no weapon formed will come my way. Take it all, yes, you deserve my
On the boy, it's a fantasy. I got them acting all clingy when they close to me. We ain't talking too much, we just make it happen. I got the rappers all mad when I start rapping. Dressed up, all clean, head to the toe. If you ain't know by now, you already know. Cause we do it for the culture, so we all in. Ain't shining by myself, got a whole team. Doing right by the set, cause we had a dream. Haters acted too funny on the last scene. But the vibe is still good, I don't even care. Got them big trucks pulling up everywhere. Got the drink in my cup, it's a whole vibe. I'll be a billionaire if I sold time. Cause we only got it for a few. So who am I to tell you what to do? We gotta celebrate, yeah we gotta celebrate. Cause the haters love to hate, yeah we gotta party all night. So we put it in the face, we ain't living too soon. Sport hot to the moon, everything is gonna be alright. So we kick it till noon. Said you got a boyfriend, it don't matter though. Cause you know we ain't saying nothing, girl, it's on the low. You know what they say about Vegas, and you know that I ain't tryna save you. And if you got a man, then I'm next in line. You a dime, girl, you fine, so I'm tryna spend some time. Tell him that I'm blind to a hater, and I'm picking if you calling for a favor. Live your things at my crib, ain't no girl coming. If you wanna have fun, we can go clubbing. We can hop in the Benz in the backseat, and you can take your time, no time sheets. Pool parties with the green in the air, and I'm loving how the wind blowing in your hair. When the deal is too good, boy, don't even think. When I pull out the bench, you do me a wink. What? Cause the haters love to hate. Yeah, we gotta party all night. So we put it in the face, we ain't living too soon. Sport hot to the moon, everything is gonna be alright. So we kick it till noon. Yeah, we gotta celebrate. Cause the haters love to hate. Yeah, we gotta party all night. So we put it in the face, we ain't living too soon. Sport hot to the moon, everything is gonna be alright. So we kick it till noon. On the boy, it's a fantasy. I got them acting all clingy when they close to me. We ain't talking too much, we just make it happen. I got the rappers all mad when I start rapping. Dressed up, all clean, head to the toe. If you ain't know by now, you already know. Cause we do it for the culture, so we all in. Ain't shining by myself, got a whole team. Doing right by the set, cause we had a dream. Haters acted too funny on the last scene, but the vibe is still good, I don't even care. Got them big trucks pulling up everywhere. Got the drink in my cup, it's a whole vibe. I'll be a billionaire if I sold time. Cause we only got it for a few. So who am I to tell you what we gotta celebrate? Yeah, we gotta celebrate. Cause the haters love to hate. Yeah, we gotta party all night. So we put it in the face.
For sure we can celebrate. Of course. What do you mean? Of course. We must. 13 minutes past 5 p.m. East African time. That's such an amazing song from the one and only Mook, who's in the building. In case you are not like a day one, listener of this show, let me remind you that he has been on the show. We have talked about his music. We have really talked about him. He has a new project out. But in case you don't know him, welcome to the show, Brian Mook. I'm a squeeze in under Mook.
Mook tu iko sawa.
Mook iko sawa.
There's a lot of stereotypes with Brian. I don't know why my parents decided to give me that name.
Should we go there? Cause where?
Let's go there. That's where the
about
juice
Brian.
That's where the juice is.
That's where the juice is. But how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm great. How have you been since the last time? Was it last year?
Yeah, definitely last year.
Yeah, it was last year.
Yeah, I've been good, just working. Working on new material, putting out new material as much as possible. Yeah, just that. Yeah.
Apart from the album, what's new? Like, what has been happening in your life? What's new? For me, we moved to here. That's a new thing.
Oh yeah, nice studios, by the way.
Thank you.
Big up. For me, I don't know. I really don't know anything that is new. Apart from me being single and being in the streets,
Single?
Very much.
Why are you lying to people?
Very much so.
We have been watching you on Instagram, so don't lie to us.
Being married to music is a thing, then I'm not single. But as far as actual people go, man, I actually like being single. Like, it's my focus is better, my concentration is better. There are no constraints in terms of what I can, portray in the music as far as being a typical Brian is concerned, and nobody to ask me any questions.
Like mbona? Mbona?
Yeah, no, none of that. So yeah, that's how I'm trying to keep it right now. So that's what is new. Apart from that, it's just new music, and much more to come. Yeah.
Dope. Yeah. So we are almost at the end of the month. The month May. How has it been for you? What have been your highlight for this month?
Yeah. For my highlight from this month is definitely dropping the album, the new album that I've been working on. Worked with different producers on there.
Talk about that.
Yeah. Sounding good. Trying to push it as much as possible. I'm currently shooting some videos for some songs that you guys are gonna see soon. Yeah, so that's what I've been working on in May. April, I'll make my short term goals when once we get to that.
Dope. But someone who doesn't know who is Mook, I would love you to introduce yourself to them. How would you introduce yourself to them?
Okay, Mook is a Kenyan rapper born and raised in Nairobi and other environs because of going to school in different locations. Just an easygoing guy, fun-loving guy, easy to be around, dope conversations, dope people. What else do people? Sometimes I'm goofy as hell, so if we happen to meet, we don't need to be that serious.
That's serious, like
hapana.
But rappers nasikinga wanakonga serious, we fear rappers,
But that's the thing, even when I was a kid, when I was growing up looking at rappers, kuna niche fulani zenye sikuona. Juma rap watu walikuwa tu wasi wametoka kwa the streets, sijui kina 50 Cent, wasi walikuwa wanasimama kwa corners wakiuza sijui crack na drug money, and I was like, I like the genre but I really can't relate to that, so mimi niliamua tu kwa tu mimi
kwa tu moko, yeah.
The good thing with how music evolves and how people view rappers is other cats come in and they break down the doors of how a rapper should be like. I really like people who are usually in different pockets, like Tyler the Creator, like Logic. They're not really your typical serious.
It is real G. I'm gonna mention names.
Chill too, and they rap their asses off. That's yeah.
That.
I can cuss on radio.
Yeah, of course we can. Dope. So, I would love to know what music means to you. Like, what does music mean to you?
Oh man, everything, man. Everything. Music to me is my tool for survival. like there's this thing that people say that when God puts somebody on earth, He give you something that you're going to use to navigate your life on earth. For example, you're a dope radio personality.
I paid him to say that.
Yeah.
I'm lying.
Ukikuja kusema hivyo utisha invoice. But yeah, you see?
Yeah.
So music for me is such a personal thing. So it's a survival mechanism for me. And it's also a way to also give people some joy who might not necessarily who are gifted differently.
Yeah.
But just give them some joy in their life through my gift. So that
Dope.
Yeah.
So in case you guys don't know, this guy has a lot of music. He got a lot of dope music out there. And let's talk about Kenya before we talk about you.
Yeah.
How do you feel the music scene right now in Kenya is looking like? How do you define it?
Wow. I think it's growing. It's growing in a very exponential speed. It's nice. It's beautiful to see, and also I'm blessed to be a part of it. It's growing nicely, and some like even being here during the last hour, the songs that you are playing, and you could easily think those songs are not from Kenya until somebody breaks out into some bars in Swahili or some phrase in Swahili. You're like, that's amazing. Yeah, so like the music scene in Kenya is nice. It's nice. It's really growing. People are thinking outside the box. I think the best thing that happened to Kenya as a music industry is that saying of Kenyans don't have a sound, that we borrow from here and there and blah blah.
Do we though?
Yeah?
Do you have a sound?
We have sounds that have definitely originated from Kenya.
From Kenya.
Yes, but as far as how people globally will say bongo comes from Tanzania and it comes from Kenya. Yes, definitely. Unless they really, really know Kenya, then they can say something like Gengeton or Kapuka came from Kenya. But globally, people don't really know what Kenyans are about.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
We're versatile.
Yeah, we are versatile. But that's the thing I was trying to say. I was like, it's like we are trying to, what is happening in Kenya right now is we are trying to make egg chicken salad out from chicken shit. Yeah, like people say that cocktail nonsense is messing us up, but it might actually be a blessing and a curse. So it just depends on how you look at it. Yeah.
You have been on the game for quite a minute, and I would love to know some of the main challenges that you faced when you were starting, and the challenges that you're still facing, where you're still like going on and pushing on.
I think the biggest challenge for me back in the day was not knowing the direction that I want to go as far as the music is concerned. Like I'll just wake up one day and write a song that is not even, forget about writing first, because like I like producing. So I make a beat and it may bite off a certain sound, and then tomorrow it's biting from another sound, and then there was not really a uniform thing, like just like exactly the cast, what we were talking about, like the Kenyan cast of having so many influences. It really did a number on me until I realized that, okay, yes, I can do all of that. I can borrow sounds from here and there, but ideally there has to be an original type of vibe that is emanating from me. And pinning that down so that if Moke is on a reggae instrumental, for example, you'll feel my vibe on that song 100%. You know, yes, that's Moke. That's what he's about. That's how he does his music. Hear me on a drill beat, the same. You hear me on something. So just getting that, for like people say like knowing yourself. So that was the biggest issue for me first, and then other issues come in like now getting my numbers up, or financial or lack of resources, poor infrastructure.
Of course, it has been the mix.
Yes. Yeah, but all the sudden,
Yeah.
Financial and anything. Finances is a very big problem for me. Yeah. Even right now, like sometimes budget, I'm like, we're going to shoot something, and I'm like, what's the budget? Or let's cut down on this. But things get better, yeah.
It get better.
Yeah.
Better days gonna come.
Yeah, plus also the position I'm at right now, the younger me from 5 years ago would be proud of what I'm doing. So I'm not really tripping.
What would you tell that young 5 or 10-year-old kid who's trying to, make it in the music scene, or he or she is in the music scene for, like for 5 months, 3 months in? What would you tell him or her?
Lock in, believe in yourself. Don't be afraid to experiment. You can't Google experience. That's the best advice I've ever gotten from an OG. Like you can't Google experience.
You have to experience it.
Be out, go out for all these shows, whether you are or you're not performing. Connect with people, go to other people's studio sessions, visit other people's studios, write on any beat that you can, collaborate as much as possible. Like give your 100% to the craft. The craft will give 100% to you eventually. You have to cash out to cash in, and that is not really in finances per se, but that is also a thing. But just giving it 100%, and then things will come.
Experience. You cannot Google it like experience. You cannot. That's deep. That's deep. You did mention when you were talking about producing.
Yeah.
Give us an ideal of you being a producer, like an ideal picture of you being a producer. Like, how is it for you being like a producer?
An ideal picture of me being a producer.
Yeah.
And like how I work.
Yeah, like how you work, how you create, and what you entail to be a producer. You as Mwok.
Okay. It's really creativity, and it's creativity and knowing that you are adding on to something. You are the thing that you're adding on. The thing that I'm adding on to is the music thing, the whole discipline of being a musician.
Yeah.
Where a lot of our greats have come from. None of any, there's no artist who's greater than the craft of musicianship. So adding on to that craft as opposed to just coming into the industry and for example sampling, nothing against sampling. I love it. I also do it as well. But creating the music that can be sampled in years to come is more difficult than coming into the game and sampling this and sampling
from someone else.
So that's my goal as a producer, to just create the thing that now other people can sample.
You just create your own
original. If it's melodies, awesome original melodies, and then other things. Now, of course, you have to ride on some waves. Of course, like if it's hip hop, trap, drill, crunk is past, but just any type of hip. Sometimes you just ride on certain waves, but make sure there's a certain original content. That's how I try to do it, at least.
Dope. Be original, guys. Be originals. Let me give you some konyagi. Konyagi, because why not? Ni masaa, it's allowed. Konyagi Beach. We can talk about this.
Shout out to LB, BY, maybe no Biero, and Coco.
Yeah. Let's come back to talk about why Konyagi Beach.
Yeah.
Like why? No, why?
Why? No. So that song came out exactly how you think it did. We were in the studio, and we had some Konyagis over there, and we had some foreigns, and we were like, "Yo, so let's make just a dope track and talk our shit." And that's how we did that. That's how it came about. So it was just like it's a competition whose verse is gonna be the hardest, blah blah blah. And then BY, who produced that track, made the hook. We all co-wrote the hook, and then it was like it's just like a cypher situation. So that's how we came up with that song. Yeah.
Konyagi Beach. Right here on the 254 Drive. Exactly 27 minutes past 5 p.m. East African time. We come back talk more with Mwok.
I'm sipping cognac, bitch. My niggas smoking that foreign shit. Yeah, I'm dripping like the Yangi, bitch. Can't call shit for the streets. I'm sipping cognac, bitch. My niggas smoking that foreign shit. Yeah, I'm dripping like the Yangi, bitch. Can't call shit for the streets.
Swag dripping kama water. Nimetoka nje, hide your daughters. Utadhani na work call center vile mi huwa short caller. Ambia KRA sina pesa. I'm sipping cognac, bitch. Hapa hood na tesa. Madenge wajua mi I'm the shit. Niko on kama Aziad. Madhudha zake huwa bad, akiniwai siwezi kacheza, acha maniga wakuwe sad. Napiga sherehe vipropa leo, chairman nilipiteo, usinisome utapasteo, hakuna nyingine Konyagi leo.
Head up in the sky, homie, don't you ask me why. If I fly, then I'm fly. If I die, I die high. I'm waking up feeling so ignorant. Smoking, I guess I am relevant. Drinking this water like elephant. I'm ducking a trust and you can't tell me nothing.
Rap. Shit. I be fucking white bitches. For real. Real. Hey, ooh, shorty wanna suck me off a pill. Sex appeal. I try to keep it trill. I try to Chezzacini. Check your magic, how I move like I'm Houdini.
Check your magic, how I move like I'm Houdini. Okay, told her give me top, she don't stop until I'm finished. Flash, I'm at the back. Tell the teller fill the bag, don't spill the cash. Tell the teller this the plug, so make it fast. Okay, niggas city high, we gon' check your boarding pass. Clip your wings before you land.
Sippin' Yagi, bitch, my niggas smoking that foreign shit. Yeah, I'm drippin' like Diani, bitch, can't cause shit for the streets. I'm sippin' Konyagi, bitch, my niggas smoking that foreign shit. Yeah, I'm drippin' like Diani, bitch, can't cause shit for the streets. Yeah.
Hey, my name is Kidawa, and you're listening to 254 Drive with Gikosh the Captain.
Yeah, I used to be humble, but now I'm like, fuck it. I'm taking my shots, I'm making the buckets. The haters be mad, I tell them I'm sorry. I'm phoning my pen, I'm writing my story. My foot on the pedal, I won all the medals. They shooting me down, they know I'm a rebel. I'm sipping my drink, I'm taking it easy. I'm laughing at rappers, they all wanna be me. Holding it down, Nairobi my city. The music is clever, the bars is sweetie. I switch off my phone, the nigga is busy. I'm back in the crib, I'm chilling with sweetie. She rubbing my shoulders, massaging my back. You know when I hit it, she always come back. She wet like the ocean, I'm taking a dive. She tell me go deeper, she feeling alive. I was down bad. Tell all my niggas we shining now. All these ops be mad. Fuck all the beefing, we grinding now. All my family is glad. We ain't messing with the funny now. Hate is what I never had. I only rock with the winners now. 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 All my family is glad. We ain't messing with the funny now. Hate is what I never had. I only rock with the winners now. I'm back on these rappers, they stressing. They know I'm a nation, no question. I bring it, they know I'll be flexing. They don't get it, my status they checking. I know I'm a king, I don't need a whole bunch of money to prove to some fools. They kissing the ring, I'm running my race and they know it, I'm killing the game. They talking so big, but when it comes to execution, they lacking the tools. I did what I did, I don't give a damn, so you gon' remember my name. All black, all down, dominating the whole sound. All in, don't play, going hard every day. I'm blessed, trust me. Playing me, not likely. New age, Spike Lee, don't like it, bite me. I was down bad. Tell all my niggas we shining now. All these ops be mad. Fuck all the beefing, we grinding now. All my family is glad. We ain't messing with the funny now. Hate is what I never had. I only rock with the winners now. 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 All my family is glad. We ain't messing with the funny now. Hate is what I never had. I only rock with the winners now.
Me too, bro. Me too, bro.
Yeah,
it's so true. I rock with the, I only, dive and, associate with winners. And that's why Moke is in the building, because he is a winner. And of course, that is winners right here on the 254 Drive. Exactly 32 minutes past 5 p.m. East African time. And of course, it's Chichi Nwigi Kosh the Captain. And in the building, we have the one and only.
In the house, what's happening?
So, before people start coming out here and asking me question, is Moke your name? Like Moke?
Yeah. Moke is a name that means it's an animal. It's an ant bear. You know those ants. It's other than ant bear is an ant eater, whatever. But it's an ant bear. So that's what Moke is in my language. Yeah, I know why you're asking. It's also crazy to me. Just one day I was just in the street and people are Moke. Just hearing my name in the streets, I'm like, what's happening?
Like, Nike?
And then Moke, Chrome. Okay, yeah. But yeah, Moke is my name. It's not a nickname.
It's not a nickname, so you have it there. And of course, let's talk about collabos and the need to work with other artists. Why do you feel there is that need working with other artists for you as Moke?
There's no need.
There's no need. There's no need. Hey, violation. There's no need.
There's no need.
Akina Don.
There's no need. But
Yeah.
But I like to work with other artists.
Why do you like to work with? That should be the question.
Because they come in with different perspectives. Like there's always a different. How you view the world, for example, is not the same way I will view the world, right? And if we put our perspectives together, whether there are some differences, well, if there are differences, we just find compromises around them and give a more objective material that is neither here nor there. Then it taps into it can tap into artists can tap into artist A's fans can tap into artist B's fans, and artist B's fans can tap into artist A's fans. So that's a huge benefit for yeah. Why I was saying there's no need is because before you can go and start working with other people, right? You have to have your own voice, and that's how you can be valuable to other people. So there's no need to work with other people if you have not figured yourself out first.
Yeah, you just have to figure yourself first.
Yes. Otherwise, you'll be in studios with people, and the vibes is weird and blah 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 blah. But there's really no, like, you can actually get there by yourself. This is not saying that you don't need a team. Nah, you should have a team, and you can get to whatever heights you're trying to reach with your team. There are people who have gotten to those heights without any features. So that's proof of concept.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Who would you love to work with? Who would you like?
Who I'd like to work with?
Yeah.
Damn.
And why?
Okay, I would like to work with somebody like crickets. I'd like to work with somebody, an artist like Thuso Mbendo. Like, that's an actress, right? But with me, with the song, and her providing an artistic perspective to the visuals, I feel like we can come up with something. So I can't really say ati an artist hapa. Pia ukitaja watu sana wanaanza kumea kiburi.
Ukiwataja huku nje wanaanza kuoverdo.
I'm not here to massage anybody's ego.
But we are not. We are not.
Yeah, in a good, in a healthy, competitive way.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you have someone who you'd love to work with.
Yes. If I like to keep those as surprises. So when you see the feature coming through, you're now you'll have gotten the answer to your question. I also don't want to jinx it.
Itakuwa surprise. You don't want to talk too much, because probably you're working with them.
Afu ikose kuhappen, alafu nikwe mindo ni take L. But I'm sure you catch my drift, though.
For sure.
But on that note, just to give love, not to say that I never showed love to anybody. I love the Zinnia Manasses, the Brandy Miners. I like what Tunji did. I've not heard a lot of music from him lately, but I like what he did with Matt Zaronga. I also would like to, if I could get a track with people like Wakadinali, that would be
dope.
Mad, epic. So like people like those, I respect. I respect what they're doing. Yeah.
Dope. Now let's talk about your new baby.
Yes.
Is that how you're calling your baby?
Baby.
Tell me about your new baby. The name, the inspiration behind the name.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
Yes, my new baby is called Redemption. My new baby is called Redemption because it's a present thing, and it's also like a prophecy thing. So a present thing by virtue of me remembering a lot of things that I've had to go through in my career, like those downsides that you're asking about, the difficulties before, me experiencing all those things. Downsides, I also view downsides also, of course, as a producer, in terms of production. Sometimes I put out songs and I'm like, didn't like the sound of that. I'm my own worst critic until I get to a point where I feel like, oh, now I finally figured it out. This is how I want to sound. This is how, and then I knew that when that happens, now everything that I had been working hard for is now gonna start coming back, tenfold or whatever fold that God wills. So that's a present thing, and those things have been happening to me in my life right now. So I was like, okay, now this is redemption for whatever I had to go through, and also because of other lessons that I'm also learning in the present as I go, like the redemption for those things are gonna come always. So it's just that mentality of as long as I'm trying my hardest, then God has a plan to reimburse whatever it is I'm trying to put into this craft and out into the world. So that's where the name Redemption came from. And also just even personally in my there are certain tracks that were on that album. There are certain tracks that was on that album that I removed because it was so personal in terms of family things that my sister, my older sisters went through, and me having to watch that, feeling completely helpless, but then seeing them come out of those scenarios. Strong. Yeah. So that track I removed because I didn't want yes, this music thing comes with being out there, your story being out there, and it's like you don't have any personal life, and that thing that you think is personal is what the people want because so
they can relate,
Yeah, they can relate, but then how much Rigathi said the other day on the debate, enough is enough. Like yes, I respect me giving you something that you can relate to, but I didn't also want to
it to affect you.
Yeah, I don't want it to affect me and my mental and my private life. But basically that was the concept. So redemption. Recorded for this project, I recorded 42 songs.
42 songs.
42 songs. Yeah.
And then only 11 made it to the.
Only 11 made it to the album. So I was like, okay, for every like group of 4, which one is the best? And then unapata ingia kwa group of 4, there are 2 tracks that completely hizo nao lazima zikuwe hapo, and then you compromise with others and nini. Earlier, when I was a young more than I am right now, I used to make, like, if I want a song to have 10 albums, stupid mentality. So I record 10 songs, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, and then boom, I mix nini, and I think so. This is the first time like I did a mass project and sieved out some. Yeah.
42 songs, only 11 made.
Yeah, and I was still feeling like I haven't done enough.
So where are the other songs?
They're just there, but they're not gonna be released because if I didn't
ever,
if I wasn't confident enough for them to make it on the album, then the confidence in them is already compromised. It's already questionable. So right now I'm just working on new material altogether.
What?
Yeah.
What? So I want us to talk like at like a song from the album. Give me a story behind it. Probably if there is a story. Let's start with Celebrate. What was the story behind Celebrate?
Celebrate. Sorry, this is an interesting story. I'm glad you picked that song. So there was a day I was, due to my hustles in Nairobi and trying to get some bread here and there. So somebody sent me an acting opportunity as an extra, which I went there and I became a supporting cast, whatever. So we went to Makueni.
What?
To shoot for like 3 days. So with my OGs in the industry, and the guy who was saying this is also an OG in the industry. I don't remember I don't know his name. Like old guy, white hairs, blah blah blah. And then we are having a conversation with shorties, blah blah blah. And we're talking. We just happened to start talking about music, and then this guy was throwing shade to hip hop vibaya sana.
What?
Mad, I was like, I don't like hip hop. Every time people are celebrating, what are we celebrating? Every time you get, popping bottles,
champagne,
yeah. And it's all, it's like, it's all cap, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's not good to call people old and bitter, but you're old and bitter. Probably you tried to become a rapper, and then it didn't work out.
It failed.
And then, so I was like, okay, now. So when a friend of mine who helped me produce this song, it's called Bots, pulled up to where I work, and he had this song, and I just like that story, that incident just fell on my lap, and I just remembered it. I was like, okay, let me tell you why we have to celebrate. We have to celebrate because hating people like you're always gonna hate.
You're gonna hate.
Yeah, so we have to celebrate so that msikie vibaya.
You should send this song to him. I feel like you should send him like.
Alright. Yeah, so I was like, okay, let me give people a reason to celebrate. It's like there's a certain post I saw on my IG and from somebody's page, and I just posted it on my stories. There's a wall. I'm trying to be very descriptive because of people listening.
Yeah. But they are watching.
Yeah. Imagine there's a wall, and then there's one lady seated on one side of the wall, and then she has a bed of roses, like a whole garden of roses, and she's seated down miserable. And then on this other side of the wall, there's a lady who only has one rose growing in her garden, and she's celebrating. And I was like, that fucked me up, because it's like, it's the perception of what you have. You always have something to celebrate. Whether it goes, boils down to the simple fact that you're breathing today and you have opportunity to do whatever it is that you do, you have a reason to celebrate. So that's how I came up, or I had the inspiration for that song.
Celebrate. Weguka ulitusaidia tukakuwa na msingi. Yeah. Let's talk about winners.
Yeah.
Winners.
Winners. Wow. Winners is. Winners was a like a reminder to myself. A reminder to myself that my network is my net worth. And negativity acts like a magnet to more negativity. If you hang around with negative people, then that's how your life continues to be.
Sure.
If you hang around with positive people who are, putting work in their crafts, people who, stay positive or wherever, people who, look for light at the end of the tunnel, people who make lemonades from lemons. People like that, if you hang around people like that, there's no way you can be that one drag in the squad. You'll either they'll pull you up, or you'll motivate yourself to get up as well. You just don't drown in your knee of sorrows. So and then it is also the rappers, we have this thing where we try to, like, it's a mentality that I have to be the best. I don't care who has ever touched this mic before me,
but I'm the OG.
Yeah,
like, what do you
after me,
mean?
there's none other one. So like the first line of that song, it says, I used to be, now I'm like it. I'm taking the shots, I'm making the buckets. I'm sorry, I'm owning my pen, I'm writing my story. So it's like I don't allow myself to be too humble sometimes. Being humble is good.
It is.
But in cities, in hard knock cities like Nairobi, New York, Lagos, if you are too humble, people walk all over you.
Sure.
People walk all over you. And there's a certain attitude and bravado that comes with rap that doesn't allow you to be too humble. Even the humblest niggas in rap.
So it's a thing in the rap.
It's a thing. It's a thing. The humblest, who do you think is the nicest rapper in the world?
I don't know. I don't think there is.
Akuna, but I will say by how it looks from the public, people will look at somebody like Tyler. Such a nice, humble. But some songs, you listen to what he's spitting, it's like there's nothing pretty about it at all.
There's nothing.
Yeah. So that's how Winners came about. I was like, you know what? I'm always surrounding myself with the most quality people,
Mhm.
and I'm doing that because I believe I'm also a quality person, and nothing is too good for me in this world. I deserve it.
You deserve it. And you genuinely deserve it. Let's talk about pet names. Are you trying to give your pet's name? Ama, what was happening with pet names?
Pet names. So pet names was just a romantic song, you know.
Ulikuwa kwenye mapenzi.
Yote nilikuwa kwa hot love. Hot love, mapenzi moto.
More.
Yeah. So every time, but they, you know, I don't want to apologize. I can't say it's an apology to any of my exes, but whenever I'm in a relationship, I usually try to harness that vibe and, you know, create something nice that people who love can, you know, can, or situationships also can.
Wow. You decided, you know what? I'm going to throw shade.
To Nairobi, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So that's how it gets. It's the title pet name is like, you know, those names that people call their significant others. So
babes,
pumpkins,
Junini.
you know. I'm not in a relationship anymore. I can't remember those names, guys. You know
He can't.
What?
He can't. Neither can I. Even I cannot relate. I cannot relate.
I don't know what are these people talking about.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. So also I wrote that song. It was purely R&B jam. Just the guitar chords, and nothing was on top of it. And I put a snippet of it on Instagram. And a good friend of mine called Gift Ndunda, who is a like house type producer, but he also makes hip hop. Like, he's versatile, but his core is in house. He just hit me up like, yo, let me flip this song for you. So I sent him the song, and then that's how he made how Pet Names is sounding like right now. It was originally R&B, right now it's like house. And I've always loved house. I remember back in the day, 2013, 2014,
yeah,
there was this thing that used to happen every 31st of December. Two things. There was one was called Countdown, the other was called, can't remember. But there were events purely for house. Like,
in Kenya?
Yeah.
For real?
Kwenda huko Ngong Rescos ni was deep. People
I'm too young.
Tiestos. Probably.
Yeah, I'm a kid. I'm only 2 years. I'm kidding.
Anyway, but yeah, people are playing, you know, Tiesto, Calvin Harris, nini, the whole night. No compromise. Unajua venye sengine nanga kwa manini Dunda, alafu of course madj na change. This was house. Ukifika hapo saa 2 mpaka utoke hapo asubuhi. All house. So like that's a part of me that can never leave. So that's why I made that song into a house song.
Dope. You also have like something similar to that. Love is. Love is. Love is
when you hold her close to you, tighter to your chest and expose her to the truth. Love is when you buy her all them things, that Gucci, Versace, and a diamond wedding ring. Love is when you can't do without her. When you're feeling sick, but because you can't be beside her. Yeah, but the chorus has a flip. It says, guess I'm in love with the mic, with the stage, when I'm burning up my safe.
Wow.
So I'm like, yeah.
He had to flip.
Yeah, so like that's how you can view love. That's part A, side A of the disc.
Yeah.
And then me, there's another way I view love.
And how do you view love?
Oh my. Love for me is something that is not, it can't be bound. It's unconditional. It's sacrifice. It's taking the pain on behalf of someone or something, right? And the way the way I've been able to love my craft, I've never been able to love another human being that. No, then that's just facts.
Yeah,
and I will never be able to, and I will never be able to see that it didn't make the value of the human being at chini, but this unfortunately I can never offer love like that to somebody like that wholly the way I can offer. You know, me I can go.
But there's something called balance.
No, yeah, no, balance is a myth.
It is.
It is a myth. My views are controversial. God, I don't know whether you guys are ready. Balance is a myth because there can never be completely. Maybe if you talk about the balance of things that are natural, like night and day,
but not feelings.
Like feelings. There's a song by the Script called Break Even. It says when a heart breaks, it doesn't break even. Don't break even. There can never be balance. So I don't know. I don't understand how. Or am I just bringing my heartbreak situations on radio? I don't understand
just
how.
Maintain. It's a safe space.
But I'm saying,
yeah.
The way I can go broke for the music. I can seclude myself for the music. I can go above and beyond for this thing, right? So that's why I decided to give those two perspectives on what love is on that track. It's this and it's also this. That's not saying that this other thing is not also not love. It is, but no, maybe for some other people.
But you're trying to balance.
I'm trying to balance.
You're trying to balance.
Exactly. So maybe balance is not a myth, but anyway, I'll stick to my.
Yeah, it's not a myth.
But, yeah, and then the inspiration for that song comes from a Notorious B.I.G. track called "What's Beef." Yeah, so What's Beef is so tagged out, so I wanted to make the softer version of it. What's Beef was like beef is when you see a nigga when you want two cats to go to sleep, it's all that murder. I love it. Yeah, I grew up to Notorious B.I.G. So what is love is that. So I wanted to show the romantic side of it and also showing love for a craft. Like even you're saying you are in the streets, or you're single.
I'm there. I'm always there.
Exactly, but you see how you love your craft. You're here every single day, right? And then when it comes to that time, maybe you'll give your love to somebody else, and you'll be in a position to balance. But love without resources is hard, right?
It is very hard. It is very hard. Very hard.
You see, it's the same thing to music. Like if I don't have my resources, right? I can't help. People cannot see my vision exactly how I want them to see, in the quality of which I want you to see and get it.
I get you now.
So money runs the world. So you should fall in love with money.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Please. Also try to love humans, please.
And love humans by any means. Actually, like the saying goes that you can't love a God that you don't see. You can't love humans that you see.
That you see.
Yeah, you have to love those humans that you see. Love those humans that you see, and then now you can say that now you love your God. So balance your love.
Balance. All you're saying is the balance. Nametambia balance ni myth,
But balance is a myth because you'll always be inclined to something more than something
else.
Else.
That's so true.
Yeah.
That's so true. But we try to balance. So here is love is we come back to talk about no time, rice and data. Ni data unafungulia nani? Kidding, guys. Let's find out in a little bit. But for now, here is Love Is coming through right here on the 254 Drive. Exactly 56 minutes past 5 p.m. is the African time. I'll keep you in a few minutes because talk about that in a few. But for now, is Love Is. Yes, sir.
Yo, what is love? Love is when you hold her close to you, tightly to your chest and expose her to the truth. Love is when you buy her all them things, that Gucci, Versace and a diamond wedding ring. Love is when you can't do without her, when you're feeling sick cause you can't be beside her. Love is when your goals become one, when your tunnel vision is the same, she's the one. Love is when your family is hers, you had a few before but you treat her like a first. Love is when you leave the damn streets, love is when you cry but you ain't feeling weak. Love is in the honesty and truth, love is in my voice when I'm rapping in the booth. Love is in that beautiful feeling, when it's done right it goes higher than the sea. Guess I'm in love with the mic, with the stage, when I'm burning up my sage. Yeah, I said it, I'm in love with the fans, with the bands, with my girl, with her hands. Yeah, I said it, I'm in love with the mic, with the stage, when I'm burning up my sage. Yeah, I said it, I'm in love with the fans. fans, with the bands, with my girl, with the hands. Yeah, I said it, I'm in love. When I'm rapping all night to the beats, I'm in love. When I'm out performing in the streets, I'm in love. When I'm out making all the shows, I'm in love. But I say, my foes, no love. Love is at the crib where your mom is at. Love is at the crib where your girl is at. Ain't no love in the streets, homie, never that. The black don't hug your back, just forget that. I put my heart and my soul right in this rap game. They told me you should be bold while saying your name. It's Mook, I hope you people can remember that. I ain't being nice cause I fail at that. This is the wrath of the reaper, I'm bringing out the ether. I don't mess with lame rappers, snakes neither. I put in the time, that's love, keep sleeping. I make them say, oh God, under your heaping. Guess I'm in love with the mic, with the stage. When I'm running up my stage, yeah I said it, I'm in love. With the fans, with the bands, with my girl, with her hands, yeah I said it, I'm in love. With the mic, with the stage, when I'm burning up my sage, yeah I said it, I'm in love. With the fans, with the bands, with my girl, with the hands, yeah I said it, I'm in love. Like boom, boom, zoom, zoom, racing all the way to the top. Give me room, who's cool, who's real, who's not. I try to tell the haters they can't do nothing to me. I'm locked inside the studio making tunes like I'm loony. It's the blessings that be flowing, makes them look at me funny. I'm iller than computers with the bugs like it's bunny. I try to keep it real, ain't no fake life around me. And I'm nice with the skill, ain't no way these rappers bite me. I'm switching the flow, I'm giving them more, I'm getting my dough, I'm nice, yeah, I'm killing the game. Ain't switching my lane, don't come around like I care. I'm building my name, I'm not in fame, I'm so ahead, it's like yes. I don't want no contradiction, so I'm making sure that I'm clear. Rendezvous, I'm still a goon, I'm still alone, I'm still aloof, I'm still a vibe, I'm still alive, I'm still gon' strive, I'm still the truth, I'm still the man, I'm still gon' stand. My name in sand is nothing new, they understand. I'm still a brand, their paper trail is enough proof. We be rolling, we be rolling, we be rolling. Paper chasing, paper chasing, paper chasing. Ain't no waiting, ain't no waiting, ain't no waiting. I'm tryna hit a lick, ain't no time to think. We be rolling, we be rolling, we be rolling. Paper chasing, paper chasing, paper chasing. Ain't no waiting, ain't no waiting, ain't no waiting. I'm tryna hit a lick, ain't no time to think. Kind heart, little patience, don't be stepping on my toes. See my scars, don't need a hater. I'm keeping family real close. Aim for the stars, don't wait for later. You might thrive, you never know. It's on God, seen many faces, people really stone cold. I take it a day, as it comes, I'm drinking away. All my lungs, I'm blowing away. What really can I say? These boys, they're wasting away. All the time, it's suddenly, man. In my heart, I be feeling away. But the game, it's all too fake. I'm all about the paper, I ain't talking about Kasuku. They claiming that they ballers, but on God, tunashuku. Their fashion sense is struggling, how I do it kupiga loko. But we keep it A1, ain't no fake people who ain't rock with guys that's petty. All around the world like Fenty. Baby, just wind your belly. If you want me, then tell me. Sip from your well, just let me. You seen me in the telly. I got the bars like Kelly. We be rolling, we be rolling, we be rolling. Paper chasing, paper chasing, paper chasing. Ain't no waiting, ain't no waiting, ain't no waiting. I'm tryna hit a lick, ain't no time to think. We be rolling, we be rolling, we be rolling. Paper chasing, paper chasing, paper chasing. Ain't no waiting, ain't no waiting, ain't no waiting. I'm tryna hit a lick, ain't no time to think.
No Time, right there, by the one and only.
Boy, it's your boy, Mook.
In the building. And of course, it's 2 minutes past 6 p.m. East African time. And you're chilling with Gikosh, the captain on the 254 drive, alongside the one and only.
Mook. And Gikosh, the baddest, man.
The baddest.
Yeah. Gikosh is like a CIA operative, man. he knows he knows some stuff. No stuff like buda umejuaje?
Kujua unajua DCI, unajua Kinoti nikawa we are related, you know. Kidogo.
Yeah, good stuff.
Thank you, man. Let's talk about, you know, the other, you know, two babies to go quite your new baby. Let's talk about No Time. The story behind it, No Time.
God damn. Okay, now you've caught me sleeping. There's no deep story to us, like
No Time.
No Time. But what I can say about No Time is my ex is the one who wrote that hook.
For real?
For real. We were just chilling in the crib and I made the beat and I wrote the verses and I had recorded the whole thing, but then I left the hook spot empty. I was like, what do you think can go on this hook? And then she was just, you know, we'll be rolling. That's why it sounds so simple. It's like I'm gonna keep it that simple. We'll be rolling. Paper chasing. Ain't no waiting. I was on like until paper chasing, and then I just added the last two lines. So whatever money I'm supposed to get, I'm gonna get from that song.
Yeah, for
from
sure.
DSPs. Hiyo ndo deni yako peke yake niko nayo.
Hiyo ndo tu deni.
Hiyo ndo deni peke
That's
yake.
deni. But shout out to her. Like
Shout out to
that
her.
is big. That is huge. That is mad.
Shorty was mad talented, you know, also like a creative in her own rights. Yeah. So that's how No Time. But like the thinking behind it was making things happening now. Hakuna stories are the youth are leaders of tomorrow or you're the next big thing. No, I have to be there.
Now. What you tell me at kesho? Like what? What? In 2 hours? What?
Yeah. So that's the thing. That's the energy I was putting into that song, like making things happen right now. Your kesho, it never really happens unless you take action today.
For sure. Rice. Talk about Rise.
Rise. How that song starts, it just starts me saying, I bought a Panamera last night. It was all in my dreams. Facts, true story. Like I wrote this song in the morning from just waking up. Like I bought a Panamera last night. It was all in my dreams. So I woke up and I made myself a scheme.
Ish.
I'm going out a legend. I ain't just a mere fiend. You know, like that just set the premise of the whole song. It's like there. Also, that song comes from trauma. Come to think of it, there's a time my old man called me, and I was like, "Tell me what you want to do with your life." I was like, "My dream is to become a dope, household name, music." And he was like, "Dreams? That's just a dream."
It's just a dream.
It was a wake up call. And that time I was doing nothing. I was doing no writing. I was doing no recording. I was doing no shows. So
you're just there.
So he's
dreaming.
I was just there dreaming. So his anger was actually very well,
it was
directed. It was like a wake up call to me. And then, of course, I was mad at him for like a day. I was like, I'm sorry, until I realized, okay, old man has a point. And then now that's when I started taking my music seriously.
Yes.
And on the hook of that song says, "Rise up, stay down, lights, cameras, it's on now." You know, it's like, what happens if you mess around and get whatever it is that you prayed for? And you're working towards, and then boom, all of a sudden there are lights, cameras, so I was just imagining, because I'm bad with cameras, man. Even with this interview, you can tell, like from our conversation, sometimes my thoughts just go and I say something that I was supposed to say with an inner voice.
It's like,
and then but that's the thing, like that's what I say, like, lights, cameras, it's on now. So it's like, whatever it is that I'm trying to be in the future, I should make it my reality today. I should live like that. I should live by whatever it is I'm saying, so that when the cameras, come on, I don't have to put on a certain fucking facade, and try to be something that I'm not. But yeah, just putting the the work behind the
They prepared you.
they prepared me, like you know, the opportunity finding me prepared. Yeah, so that's how I was, you know, came about with that song.
Dope story. Let's go about Data and I See. Data and I See.
Which one should I start with?
Start with I See. I See It. Yeah.
I see it featuring Emikami. Shout out. Big shout out. I often meet creatives. In my endeavors, and I love these people because they're people that we share the same dream with.
Sure.
And I wanted to make a song by the artist for the artist. Yeah, it can also relate to other people who are trying to chase certain things in their careers outside of this thing. But that time I was trying to make a song by the artist for the artist, because there are sometimes with my favorite artists, when I'm listening to their catalog, sometimes a certain song comes in and I'm like, I feel like this song is talking up, as it was just made for me to be, you know, because the things that he was describing or she was describing, but mostly it's he, thing that he was describing in the song are things that I'm going through right now as an artist. So I wanted to create that that same feeling. So it's like late nights, early mornings, what's the difference? I still sleep in the AM and it's a sequence. They try to tell me I can't reach this. They talk in pieces. All I do is move forward, so I pick the pieces. So that's like people, like I've it has happened to me so many times, but then the character of you as an artist is to be able to shut out people's comments, like people being like, yo, this music thing is not really working out, you should go and get a job, fam. Or I don't know what, and so many artists go through those things. I've seen amazing people ever since I stepped into this music thing seriously in 2014. So many of my friends who are amazing artists just fell by the wayside and they don't do this thing anymore. And it's not because they are not dope, but I can tell, I know there are certain voices, either voices of the people around them, or people who are just blatantly hating, or their own voices. They also probably succumb to their own voices in their heads that never do this.
You can never, you know.
Yeah, so Emikami in the hook says, it's coming, I know the moment we've been waiting for. It's, you know, it's like it's standing not far to reach. And the only thing that can keep you in this game, for example, if you're not popping yet, is that hope or that faith. Let me say faith, not hope. Is that faith that your breakthrough is right around the corner. You always have to feel like that, unless you quit. You're gonna do at the breakthrough. We need 10 years to. We got time to wait for 10 years. But you should, like, that's that. I know that's the thing that has been keeping me going. Like, just like my breakthrough is right there around the corner. So it's like I see it. You know, like you have to see it to believe it.
And hopeful.
Like, yeah, like I see it. So I know. Ni kama nikikuja leo from this other side now, like I could see the towers from, like it's like a distance, but anyway, at least I can see it. So if I just distract myself or just keep working, the next thing I'll just look up and boom, right there it is. So it's just a song for people to hold on to whatever it is they're trying to do. Like I know so many people, like let me just talk for my hood. I know so many people who have been selling vegetables. Like a good friend of mine, Ras, big shout out, but you know, I'm sure he's not listening, but shout out to him. He's been selling vegetables in a certain corner ever since 2013 when I met him. A certain lady also who's been selling liquor. These are good friends of mine, not just people at like people I talk to. And they've been doing this hustle for years and years and they've stuck to it. And as the years grow, you see some certain growth happen here and there. So like the proof of concept is, if you just stay down, nothing can't grow. Repetition is the father of learning. There's no way you can. There's no way you can carve a giraffe from a tree's back 50 times, and at the 50th try you are as work as the first time. No. The 50th time will be a more polished version of it. So it's like keep going, keep going, keep going. As long as you can see the end goal of what it is you're trying to achieve, and also remember why you started in the first place. Stay down, stay down, stay down. Keep going, keep going. That's some motivation song.
No, keep going. I feel like you're talking to me. Keep going, gosh, keep going, keep going.
bro. Yeah.
Let's talk about Data. Data.
Now that's a song. Yeah, that's a song for, like, if you listen to Data, it has that Kenyan vibe that we all love. It's just, kapuka type beat, something that you can listen to in a club. You can ride around with it in your car with your better half, with your squad, whatever. It's just a good feel good party song. Data see data bundles, bro.
Because I need data bundles because
data niko like being sprung. Sprung. I'm sprung. So if you're listening and you're not Kenyan, the Kenyan version of saying I'm sprung ni medata.
Ni medata.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So that song is just like, ni medata na your body. When you want it slow for me. What you doing, girl? You're naughty. We can keep it on the low key. Bring your friends to the party. We could turn down the lighting. It's a night out of my dreams. Got me feeling like a young king. Yeah, so that song is for those type of nights where everything goes right. Sure bet tu kila mahali. The vibe was right. The weather was right. Hakukuwa kunanyesha.
Kila kitu was
right. Yeah, kama mlikuwa club hopping ama mlikuwa tu club moja, it was right. Kama ilikuwa house party, ilishika tu. Yani hakukuwa na utiaji yote. There's nobody fighting. Nobody throwing up is not bad. Maybe they're throwing up somewhere else. But that's just those nights for when everything is right. That's a song for those kind of nights. Yeah.
Those nights. Mnazijua. Mimi nilikuwa dhani the bandos mimi kia nani. Nilikuwa dhani the bandos. So. Okay, then though. But definitely such a great breakdown of your work, and definitely, which is your favorite song? Najua mnasemanga, you cannot choose your favorite child, but I'm sure there is a favorite song from this.
My favorite song for this is easy choice. The one you played first, Celebrate. Because it gives me room to also love all the other babies equally. So I'm celebrating you, that I'm celebrating you.
Such a nice way to just like answer the question.
Yeah. You're my favorite. It's like you're my favorite because you're all my favorite. Yeah, but I love Celebrate is my favorite song. But from that project. But my favorite song, I'm always looking for that when I'm making songs. Yeah, I can't say I've made an all-time works favorite. So, yeah, so I'm always looking for my favorite song. So,
favorite song.
Yeah, maybe after I don't know. That will never happen, because even when I die now, we'll never have the answer.
We'll never have the answer, though. We'll never have the answer. But for now,
so, I can't say I have a favorite song of all time. But on that project, I really like Celebrate, and also all the others.
Yeah, tell me pet names. Tell me pet names. You like pet names? I'm no time.
Yeah. I like pet names a lot because it's different.
It is.
People expect me to just give them hip hop.
Yeah, like do.
All the time. But I'm not all the time hip hop kind of person. Even when I'm listening to music for my own enjoyment, it's not always just hip hop.
Hip hop.
My growing up was very, diverse. I listened to rock, Simple Plan. And then I'm on this other side also listening to people like Lucky Dube, because, and then I'm also listening to the Namelesses. And then I'm also listening to Japanese music that I don't even understand. I'm also listening to Elephant Man from Jamaica. I don't have a pocket that you can see at the Mimi.
A tick-up box, like. You don't put yourself into a box.
But of course, I'll put myself in the box of a rapper. Gladly.
By listening.
Yeah, but listening is just
everywhere.
I can pull from any inspiration at any time when I'm creating. I just it's like to keep it like that.
Dope. Reception so far about the whole project. How has it been? For you, and How are people saying about the project?
Yeah, still pushing. The people who have been rocking with me from day one, they love the vibes. They love the growth of sound, the growth of production, the growth of writing. People have particularly liked Celebrate and Winners a lot from that project. That's from my statistics in YouTube or Spotify and whatnot. So Winners and Celebrate are the two songs that people love the most, which I love kabisa, because that was me completely being in a rapper pocket. The fact that those two songs are the ones that people allowed more, I'm like,
I got you.
Yeah.
Iliwashika mahali mnasosiwa.
Bas penye ilikuwa inafaa. So that's good. I don't know whether I'm gonna put out an album soon, but definitely
an EP.
Just singles or an EP. EP is also a good idea. An EP, if it's gonna be an EP, it's not gonna be an EP of more than 5 songs, 5 songs and less. So I'm trying to.
Why that decision?
Because sometimes if you can't beat them, join them. Or another phrase I can use is, you have to play the game to change the game.
Yeah.
And in the market at which we are at as a country, people are gravitating towards singular songs more than they are projects. Like I don't know. It's just the culture.
It is.
It's just the culture. So until I'm in a position where I can put out full-length project and people, I know that the listenership is mad wide. I don't think I'm gonna put out an album, because like an album also is like it's another serious deep thing. Like
a lot of work, man.
Yeah, ikona heshima yake. So I want to do it properly. But because I'm not at that point yet doesn't mean I won't give people music. So music is still expect music from me as I'm working on to my next album, which I can say on record right now, like that's gonna be the album.
The album.
Like if you ever see me saying that there's an album, just know that it's going to break into the international market. 100% representing Kenya. Yeah.
I cannot wait. Definitely. So where can people stream the new Baby? So give us where we can stream the new Baby.
The new Baby Redemption can be found on Spotify.
Yeah.
My Spotify handle is Muok, MUOK. On YouTube as well. Though there are some songs that are not on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, but if you just wanna, rock with the album Vizuri, listen to it on Spotify and on Apple Music. And yeah, watch out. Make sure you subscribe to those handles. And more music is coming.
It is coming. So I want to ask you, what is that one thing that you would love to be remembered for as Muok? Yeah.
Damn, man.
I know, right?
This question is usually so tough.
It is. For sure it is.
Because like you can't slip up on such kind of question.
Yeah.
I want you to remember me for my passion, my hard work. And for my heart, like just away from the music, just me as a person. Just I want people to actually get to know me and how I am as a human being. Yeah.
To experience you.
To experience me. Like I'm sure that such is limited, because there are so many people in the world. I will not be able to associate with so many people on a very personal note, but for the people who will know me in my lifetime, I pray that they're gonna give a good impression of me. Yeah.
Thank you for coming through, sir. I cannot see your project umetuambia album nayo tutagoja, singles, and make sure that you check him out on all streaming platforms. Muok amewambia ni Muok, And of course, anything that you want to say to your friends as we wind up. Anything probably, Alombo Tov. Okay, I'm kidding.
Yeah, definitely now Alombo Tov. My fans, don't quit your daydream. Yeah, everybody has a daydream.
They do.
Everyone has a daydream. So whatever it is that is your dream, ishikilie tu hapo. For kila mtu inaweza kuwa so personal. I can't get into all of that or give examples, but unajua, that thing that is inside you that you really want to achieve. So stay down. Try to make practical things of ways of trying to get there. And you'll like the whole thing of why I make music is so that we can win together. If I can share some gems on my if just by my attitude peke yake tu inaweza kupatia pia attitude ya kuwa like let's go get it. Hii ni music inani motivate. That's basically what I'm trying to give to my fans. So let's all win together.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let's win together, of course. If you win, I win. We win.
Yeah.
We win together, of course.
Yeah.
For sure. Thank you much for coming through.
Thanks a lot, bro.
Anytime. Make sure you check out his, new baby on all streaming platforms. Mok is the name, and of course, Mok Brian on Instagram. Make sure that you follow, of course, and ask him, album. We are waiting for the album. And of course, here is data coming through right here on the radio 254. This is the 254 Drive. And of course, I'm coming back to call one of my favorite. Her birthday is today, so you definitely know I'm going to make that call no matter what in a few. And here is data by Mok Big. Okay, it's loaded right now.
Your body, when you whine it slow for me, what you doing, girl, you naughty. We can keep it on the low key. Bring your friends to the party, we can turn down the lighting, it's a night out of my dreams. Got me feeling like a young king. Swing it back and forth, baby, like a pendulum. It's not a competition, cause you're better than all the girls in the house, and it's just facts. Damn right, baby, you are all that. I sacrifice my time just to hang with you. So baby, why you tryna play peekaboo? You make the jaws drop right when they look at you. It ain't no shocker, all the guys here is feeling you. I wanna take you back to my place. Put my hand on your waist, would you give a little taste? What do you say to my offer? Clock is ticking now. I recognize your smile, is you not aroused? Nimedata na your body, when you whine it slow for me, what you doing, girl, you naughty. We can keep it on the low key. Bring your friends to the party, we can turn down the lighting, it's a night out of my dreams. Got me feeling like a young king. Wash a blunt na maudi vibe ikuwe right. I've been waiting for this moment all my adult life. Tuende pole pole tusispoil kitu. Najua umecheki ama king mwitu. Ambia sax nime soundproof my crib too. Jozile noise nina features za my queen boo. Hii life yote mi nataka tu my vibes too. Na mtu watafanya feel alive too. So is it you? Or is it you? Or is it you too? Or is it you? Come through, Nimedata na your body, when you whine it slow for me, what you doing, girl, you naughty. We can keep it on the low key. Bring your friends to the party, we can turn down the lighting, it's a night out of my dreams. Got me feeling like a young king.
Hello everybody, it's Tata Nyax and you are listening to 254 Drive with Gikosh the Captain. Hey, vibes on vibes on vibes. You will reach home safe, sound and with full of vibes.
Yeah, this one's for you, Jay. Dressed in that uniform ulikuwa fiti, nilinais ulipenda flirting, hizo eyes ulikuwa sweet thing, nilirise whenever the need be, hizo thighs ukidunga mini, wena mimi tulikuwa big deal, but you were so fly ulicheza big leagues, I don't know why but you never did me.
Tulimit time, sikuwa na form, yeni mdem nilimit nikivaa uniform, before ata P2 tukienda PE, alikuwa ule mdem kumpata ni BD, police case mtatu lichukua P3, she was one hell of a diva dem wa big screen, skate zake fupi but fit in, raw yake kubwa but I didn't fit in, I had to try, boy I had to try, lips zake soft but they always left me dry, ungedhani yeni airport she always left me fly, day Ali say yes I almost die.
Mpenzi wa shule, it's never too late, bado nakuwaza daily, bado nakutaka baby. Mpenzi wa shule, it's never too late, bado nakuwaza daily, bado nakutaka baby.
Nilidhani tutakaa sana, maana ulini banana mami, yani it was always you and me, how we never got there, sielewi.
Nilikuwa na ngoja tu funky, nikuone, ni hold mkono yako, watu watuone, nipende for a minute, roho yangu ipone, hiro imeraruka, at least tuishone, you are my favorite story kwa dom, squeeze mkuongelelea, nikivuta kindom, showstopper, blazer na top of all the high school girls, you are on top, kani pano wanipetu, boo uniteketeke tu, at least twende vake Malibu, najuliza where are you.
Mpenzi wa shule, it's never too late, bado nakuwaza daily, bado nakutaka baby. Mpenzi wa shule, it's never too late, bado nakuwaza daily, bado nakutaka baby.
I don't know where you went, I don't know what you're doing though. There are a lot of feelings in me, I wish you did know. Things I wish you did, things I wish you saw. Places cool I've gone, things I wish you known. Time's moving slow, we're in high school no more. And the pain is real, I'm now doing this for sure. Everybody knows I've been looking for her. If you see her, tell her I've been looking for her. Just put a rose in a dress for her. Man not killed to pay a date for her. Man I can't deny, she's always on my mind.
Nilidhani tutakaa sana, maana ulini banana mami, yani it was always you and me, how we never got there, sielewi.
Mpenzi wa shule, it's never too late, bado nakuwaza daily, bado nakutaka baby. Mpenzi wa shule, it's never too late, bado nakuwaza daily, bado nakutaka baby.
High School Affair right there by Vijana Barubaru coming through right now, Radio 2 for exactly 31 minutes per 6 p.m. East African time. Of course, you're still chilling with Gikosh, the captain, and I want you to listen to this thing over here.
Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music.
Whoa! Keep jogging, keep jogging. Keep jogging, keep jogging, keep jogging, keep jogging. Hello, good people.
Wagwan.
You know what? We are here with some exciting news from Radio 254.
Kamakawa Kamadawa.
Yo, this coming Madaraka Day.
It's going down.
It's going down.
It's going down. Okay, that's
may not go down for real. It's
for
going
sure.
down for real.
For sure.
This Madaraka Day, the 1st of June, for 24 hours. Radio 254 ita attempt to break a record. Yes, tutakuwa live streaming
for 24 hours. Imagine
straight.
Imagine all your favorite hosts in one room for 24 hours. I'm talking about, you know, Open Up with Kami, 5 a.m. Club,
Nasonia.
I'm talking about my drive show. Of course, I have to back myself. Sijui Rasta when you say Rasta, I don't understand him, but he'll be in the building also.
Itakuwa Thursday, but your weekend shows zitakuwa in the building. I'm talking about the Nairobi Sonic. I'm talking about Binti Africa wa Kenya Reggae Magazine.
Reggae vibes.
Yeah, I'm talking about Ondo the Street Lawyer. Kitupeleka back to basic Adoveli. I'm talking about the recovery show.
My faves.
Na Yagalmo pia.
Imagine eating your lunch at 4.
Imagine.
With the Lunch Express.
Imagine Lunchtime Express or Kingafon.
In the Koram show. Like the Koram show.
Magizani 2 a.m. usiku.
Imagine.
This
is just to give you heads up because you better prepare yourself because it's going down on the 1st of June 2023. Because 2023. Yeah.
Kabisa tutakuwa live YouTube,
Twitch,
TikTok,
Instagram.
I'm talking about Twitter,
YouTube.
I'm talking about up here tuning, up here Radio 254 na website yetu.
Na Facebook, shosh na kuona.
Mpaka Facebook.
Imagine.
Mpaka Facebook. Nani audio na visual.
Manze, isura zetu.
4K. Watu.
Ito sura. Lazima zingari.
Hiyo ndio kwanza tutakuwa na makeup artist watakuwa huku kututengeneza.
Imagine, you never know.
Watu wa kamera watakuwa wengi huku.
For sure.
Yeah. So, the 1st of June. Na DJs.
Na magest. Wakali.
Acha nikwambie sisi tuko na comedian. Justin Wonder.
What do you mean?
Make work with Justin Wonder will be our guest that day.
Mean kona Rono, so you better come through.
Chibet Rono?
Yeah,
Hey.
Like a actress, what do you mean?
Woo!
It's going down.
It's going down for real. So be sure to catch the Radio 254 24-hour marathon on the 1st of June.
Yeah, and this is not like a workout. It's fun. It's fun. So come through.
Down.
Let's have fun.
Yo, the home of Kenyan music
and content.
Bye.
So you heard it right there that it's going down on the 1st of June. We're having a marathon. We're not running, but we'll be live for 24 hours. All your faves will be in the building to give you what they give you best. Kama ni udaku, of course it will be there. Kama ni lunch, it will be there for you. And I think all you have to do is just tune in anywhere. You don't have like an excuse. Ati sikuangi Instagram or Facebook. Sikuangi Facebook, uko TikTok. Sikuangi TikTok, uko Twitter. So you don't have an excuse to miss out that marathon that is happening on the 1st of June right here on Radio 254. I don't have udaku. Okay, I was trying to call someone. Yeah, I'm trying to call someone before they ignore me. Kavile watu unignore. Let me do that thing. But just before that,
what up? Sing koma vitu nani there Buff washa like bigger shots like if it goes siku sutani pair tap back it up make it drop so feeling like a pair sinulism bona ndai seti mpaka hapo kwa kona niko sure hii utaiona bona sinulism bona and girl I finna place this thing on ya I finna hit it till I reach the corner bona what you mean bona oh you mean bona you rockin' with the best kijana ni performer and you ain't seen nothing, this just the warm-up. Kandanda nasafisha niti Maradona. She juggling the balls like Barcelona. Slim waist, big thighs make a nigga go nuts. You been overworking, man, you need a bonus. You deserve a damn yo, you all grown up. I'd buy you a Benz dollar kinimbona. Mini cheesy inje amadare engineer giza dingware on point kama suti za burale highlight shinda zing watandale atwende geto uko mbogi naweza tupona nkona pato la ngata kando ya Bomas Ngong Road haina life uko tainiona baniko huku sai usulize mbona sin koma vitu
nani rea mgeni anakiwa vitu siso rea ni rea
make it drop so feeling nakupea sinulize
mbona
ndai seti mpaka hapo kwa kona
ati kwa kona
niko sure hii utaiona
ina hujaiona
sinulize
si chocha hujaiona
na place this thing
pneumonia. I finna hit it till I reach the corner. Mbona, what you mean Mbona? Mbona, oh you mean Mbona?
Mbona, 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 So if you're having your birthday today, definitely this is for you.
Kula na kunywa na kusazama. Leo niiteni mheshimiwa. Baba freshi marashi nimejaa. Maheta wako pale kwenye kona. Macho pembeni wakitazama.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi Wangeshi.
That's so gorgeous.
Niko poa, you're live on air.
Oh my god.
Before you start over talking, we're live on air.
Oh my god, I almost did the most inappropriate thing on there.
How are you, Wangeshi?
I am fine.
You're fine.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to sing.
Very, very much.
I'm trying to sing. Sijui ka itakubamba. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Wangeshi. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ati, you're now how old? Am I?
Why can't I hear you well? Hello.
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 Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
So I'm asking, how old are you now? Ama kidogo tuchore.
I'm old enough.
I'm sure. I was sure that's the answer you're going to give me. Nilikuwa najua tu. But I'm calling you to wish you a happy birthday. You know, God's blessings. You know, dreams come true.
Thank you.
I got nothing but love to you, Wangeshi.
Thank you. I love you so much. And you sent me the sweetest VM today in the morning.
Monday.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, what are you grateful for?
Today, I'm grateful. Honestly, I'm grateful for the things I've been able to do this month.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Some of the things like going back to school were things I had planned would be. Thank you. Would be my gift to myself this year. And yeah, this is celebrating my birthday in school. So blessings.
Blessings and blessings and blessings. And more they are coming. More is inakuja.
Hallelujah.
Inshallah. Happy birthday, Wangeshi. We'll talk more. Sasa tutadakua.
Thank you. Sawa.
So, bye.
Bye.
Sitakutadhani ni dombolo is vipi na wacheki kama ditch na mongolo kwa mikono nimeshikilia tumbler gari nimekuja nao pia ni Wrangler game chafu kama nywele iko na dandruff no wonder mimi nafuatwa na kina Sandra akina njoro pale wako juu ya handas ipati juu kuna vile ina bump.
Sometimes I do surprise people, so you can come through into my inbox and tell me who do you want to surprise on their birthday. I did that to my one and only, my wife, my former wife. My radio wife, talking about Wangeshi. And if you have a birthday, also feel celebrated by me. And I feel like I don't have like udaku. Si tudakue kesho. You have to tudakue kesho. More kesho. I feel like I've given you much today. Anyway, just leave and pave way for the other shows. Coming through in a little bit is Kurunzi Radio 254 na Majimbo. Atawambia what's popping, you know, in the country and all over. And then after that we have the 254 Express. It's definitely going up on a Tuesday. And if you want to go up on a Tuesday, do you know what you should do? Probably call Rono and ask her, Rono, what are you using? You know, because it's magical. And I would love to go up on it. Okay, it'll work. Come through, tune into the show. Going up on a Tuesday by the man himself, Jukes, from 7 p.m. until 10 in the p.m. We inayo ingewapita. Inayo kabla hata niende. Inayo lazima ningewaambia. We have a new mom in town. Some drum rolls. Of course, you guessed it right. Yeah, it is Vera Sidika. So Vera Sidika has welcomed, her second child together with Brian Mauzo. And let me tell you, bro, it is the makeup for me. I don't want to go there because it's gonna be controversial. People are mbona unava makeup, ukienda kufanya hiyo thing. But what do we know? Si mtoto ni wake. Can you just let people be? Like someone who pissed me on Twitter, like Aoko. Aoko. I'm trying to get her like her real, her real handles, and because it got me pissed. She's called who? Who is she called? Aoko Otieno. She pissed me off. Can you let people be? Tafadhali. Can we? Oh my God. It's like go up and over talk. I don't want to over talk. Be kind and love more. And let me see you guys tomorrow from 4 p.m. until 7 in the p.m. But for now, this one goes to all the people with their birthdays. Just a reminder, be kind, love more. You never know what your neighbor is going through.
Leo siku yako ya kuzaliwa, kula na kunywa na kusazama. Leo niiteni mheshimiwa, baba freshi marashi nimejaa. Maheta wako pale kwenye kona, macho pembeni wakitazama. Ila usiogope, choma picha, kesi baadaye hesabu lawama. Don't be crying on your birthday, mama. Tell them it's your birthday. Stay away from bad vibes and all the drama. Tell them it's your birthday. Go ahead and dip it low, drop it low for your homeboy mama. Tell them it's your birthday. Do what you wanna and be who you wanna, forgive and let the karma. Hapa nyuma ukileta shida kunapigwa faa. Wengine mavela, wengine jaba, wengine zote wamezichanganya. Mamanzi wenyu wanatusorora, ukikapi baya tunapita nao. Mvili baby bado storyteller, universal charger striker number 9. Don't be crying on your birthday, mama. Tell them it's your birthday. Stay away from bad vibes and all the drama. Tell them it's your birthday. Go ahead and give it low, drop it low for your homeboy mama. Tell them it's your birthday. Do what you wanna and be who you wanna, forgive and let it come.
Leo katashika ni birthday, mejipuliza marash babe. Waresho tajipa I must say, bashi nafanya ze after mwendo yetu aste. Hakuna teki usini rush wait, mbogyo na wika kutaste. Mvira shafika na lika na ashtray. Ambe soja nitabai chai, achese chini chocha hi-fi. Bien nasikia ushawa ingwai, bifi na kick it like Muay Thai. Oh my guy, niko high right now, why lie? Acha ninge IG sai. Wapi yo password ya wifi? Sufichi, warazi pia they be feeling it on the low. Kiki, tutakipeleka udaku bongo bro. Mziki, tunazita kutadhani ni dombo low. It's VP, na wacheki kama ditch na mongolo. Kwa mikono nimeshikilia tumbler, gari nimekuja nao pia ni Wrangler. Game chafu kama nywele iko na dandruff. No wonder mimi nafuatana kina Sandra. Akina Njoro pale wako juu ya handas. Ipati juku na vile ina bamba, birthday boy nimewa